7Smoke Nature. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7Smoke podcast. My name is Ron Bannon. A lot of stuff happened since the start of 2018, and we will try to cover most of the things. And if we somehow forget to talk about something, we'll cover it in the next episode. So here in the studio, I have Maurizio sitting here with his controller being broke, but he can talk. Can you talk, Mau? How can you talk? No. Okay, Maurizio, please start talking now. Fucking fix it, fucking push the top.
Okay, how about now?
Okay, we can hear him. Yay! Where's the cheers? We can hear him now.
Hello.
Cheers!
Hello.
Cheers!
I like bananas.
Bananas.
Okay, Maurizio, I've invited you here so you can talk about the 7Smoke Awards that happened this year for second time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish my sentence before you.
Right.
So Maurizio, tell me about the preparation of the awards. How long did it take you? When did you start preparing?
We started preparing about a month before the actual awards ceremony went down. It was a series of long brainstorming sessions, like, okay, what categories do we want this year, and are we gonna do the voting process, and what kind of tools will we be using for that?
Okay, what was the main difference between last year and this year? What is it?
Well, the sheer the popularity of it. Of course, 7Smoke has grown a lot since the last time we held the 7Smoke Awards, and now thanks to the Discord voice chats, we're able to hold this event in a very different way than we did last year with the Steam chat, which I think has changed the atmosphere of it a whole lot for the better.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the winners and also show footage to the people that are watching the podcast. We're gonna show them footage of what won, what was nominated. Okay, so let's start with event of the year. Third place, the 7Smoke Royal Rumble 2018. That was very popular. It was hosted by Pan. Crack Live campaign, I can't really say much about it, so let's ask Lad in the auditions.
Audience, Roy.
Audience, yes. Okay, Ladman, tell us, how would you describe the Crack Live in chat, because I'm muted.
What are you doing, lad?
Ladman, describe the Crack Live event in a sentence.
What is he doing?
Lad, describe the fucking... Okay, Lad, describe the fucking Crack Live event, motherfucker. In chat, you're muted. Just say it in chat. Text it. Okay, smoke weed every day. Okay, nice description. And of course, the grand winner event of the year, 2017, the 7Smoke Chainsaw Massacre. 10 votes. Which one did you vote for, Mal? What was your favorite?
I voted for the massacre.
Massacre. Yeah, that was my favorite too. Because it's always different every year, and this year was the Cucurbito player model that made it hilarious.
Yeah, and I'd like to give NSKuber a shout out for making the massacre mod that we used at that event, which was absolutely phenomenal with some of the best cutscene animations I've ever seen. So round of applause for Kuber.
No laughter, Kuber. We applaud Kuber. Applause, not... Do we even have applause sound effect in the studio?
We do.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Kuber wherever he is. No, totally not in the server. Okay, moving forward, the underground event of the year, which is events made by members for the members. See, we're a very free group. We give members the freedom to do whatever they want. Third place, 100% orange juice. We're totally not gonna talk about the shitty event. Nobody cares, we skip it. Second place, Worms Armageddon. Okay, and Ace Attorney Online.
A shared second place.
In first place, Serious Sam Fusion, the Cow Encounter.
Yeah. The cow race was phenomenal.
I'm gonna show some footage of it. It's disturbing, so not totally family friendly, but yes.
It was great.
It was something. I don't know if it's great, but totally don't want to repeat it again. It's just it's disturbing. Okay, this is not what Serious Sam was made for. Member of the Year, 2017, third place. This is the most rigged voting ever, by the way. It's very rigged. Don't fucking do it. Third place, Pan. Right? 4 votes. Good job, Pan. Good job, Pan. Applause for Pan. Okay. He only got 4 votes, so yeah, who cares about it, Vegas? Second place, Maurizio, 6 votes.
Banana.
Yeah.
Bananas.
And first place winner, Snip, 15 votes. Fucking Snip. Boo.
Yeah,
Didn't we-
Bench is definitely a popular member.
Okay, we're gonna skip meme of the year because I'm sure nobody cares about that. I
You
mean,
forgot about Mother of the Year.
this is for gent motherfuckers. We're gonna finish with that so we can motherfucker. We cut this.
Ah, fine.
Okay, moving forward, the 7Smoke Awards, Game Awards. I mean, third place. I cannot pronounce this.
Near Automata.
Yeah, same, whatever he said. 3 votes. Second place, Black Squad, because of all the memories we have in this game.
Mhm.
And first place winner, who would guess? Serious Sam Fusion wins Game of the Year in a Serious Sam community. Oh.
Who would have thought?
Who would thought? Who would thought? And the 7Smoke Movie Awards, the best awards. Third place,
Ah, yes.
Austin Powers Saga. I want you to explain the battle between the first and the second place winner, Mao. How intense was it?
Oh, that was the highlight of the awards for me. And I was announced the nominees, right? And I remember you when I said third place was Austin Power Saga. I remember you just absolutely losing it. You were like so happy that it wasn't a possible winner. And so then I looked at the first and second place, and the difference in votes was exactly one. Exactly 1 vote. That was such a close one. But in the end, the second place went to the Naked Gun trilogy, which were an amazing series of events. I'm sure Roy can vouch for that.
Yes, that was the first event that was a cinema event and got the event of the month. So yes.
But the first place went to Death Wish 3 with 10 votes.
Yeah, that's because it made tons of memes that
Yep.
went through years.
Such as the Fraker face.
Okay, and last we're gonna talk about Mother of the Year. Third place goes to Sommer for all his weapons that he made with 4 votes. I mean, these are the 3 nominees. Before that, there were other voting, so there were a lot of votes going towards other people. But we cut it to 3 people, and then new voting happened. So 4 votes was Sommer and his weapons. Nom 2000 for being very helpful in the workshop channel all the time. Got second place. And first place winner, NSKuber, because he's probably one of the most active modders in the workshop community right now.
Good job, Kuber.
And so, we're gonna have him here in the studio to talk about his work and more things. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. And when I say please welcome, and then I say Kuber, you play the theme song. Come on, no, play the fucking theme song. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kuber to the studio. Here he comes, NSKuber.
What an entrance!
Can he sit on the couch? Actually, okay, stay there. Don't move.
What an entrance!
Kuber, sit.
Yes,
Sit.
patience issues.
All right, you're good. Okay, because Kuber
Bananas.
can't speak to us for reasons, Harry 2K18 is gonna read his lines. Harry, are you here? Please say something.
Yes, go.
Okay, good. Okay, Kuber, tell the audience your origins. How did you start working with Serious Editor? What was your first mods?
Portal turret player model. Best model.
Great. Love this.
I agree. I
Okay,
agree.
Kuber,
Bananas.
which project like rocket you to the top one of editors? I mean, okay, could okay. Which mod or map you did? Which project of yours got you popular among the community? Which was your first mod that made you who you are today?
I would say it's the kamikaze models and manhunt.
Mm-hmm.
So that Manhunt. What was Manhunt?
You don't know what Manhunt is, Roy?
Ah, it was the still. It was where we play as the enemy's model. Yes, yes. Show footage of that.
Which were my first really scripty things.
Okay, how about your Diablo campaign? That was pretty popular. We had full event on it. Are you gonna continue it? Like it said, you're gonna have Act 2. Is it that we're gonna see Act 2 in that game mode?
I remember that I have to continue it.
Are you actually gonna continue it?
Awkward silence.
God damn it.
Maybe.
Maybe. With a trademark icon.
Okay, so share about your upcoming projects you're working on. What are you working on, Kuber?
I'm porting some game modes from BFE.
Okay, share more details. Come on, you're our guest. Share some stuff. Share, come on.
Ooh.
With improvements.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Oh, that's amazing, Kuber. Wow.
Whoa.
BFE mods with improvements. Wow. Man, Kuber. Damn. Wow. Okay. Are there? Okay. Silence.
Okay, it's gladiator
Silence in
mode.
the studio. We give the word to the audience. Audience, do you have any questions towards Kuber?
It's the gladiator mod. I like that one.
No, you can also ask questions even though you're in the.
Manhunt when? I feel like Stephen Hawking.
Okay, any other questions towards Kuber, or are we just gonna kick him out from this place now? Hold your ass on the fucking couch.
Yeah, okay.
Bananas.
You didn't see that.
No, I totally did not see it.
I was very fast.
Is this how fast you work on your mods, Kuber?
Faster than light.
So you're not exactly like Stephen Hawking.
I'm like evil speedster Hawking.
Oh.
So
Fastest Stephen Hawking I've ever seen.
okay, question to Kuber: what are your top 3 mods of yours? Your favorite mods you worked on? Top 3. Rank them.
Hard.
I don't care if you're hard. Just give me your top 3 mods.
Okay.
What is
One
this?
CWM.
That's custom weapons management.
2 OW weapons pack.
That's Overwatch.
3 do know.
You mean
lol.
the president? The president protect the president mod? That's what you mean by don't know lol. Okay. The funny thing is,
Nope.
I don't like any of the mods he just said. And all my favorite mods are not even in the list. Like fucking hell.
Suck dick, Roy.
He has Manhunt. He has Protect the President. He has the Diablo campaign, and his favorite mod is weapon customization crap. God damn it, Kuber! How dare you? We have so much better mods than this. This is not why I voted
I
for
spent 3 months on that shit, Roy.
Well, you know, it's a good mod, just not in the top 3. Is what I mean. I mean, it's maybe in the top 10, not top 3. Okay. Manhunt should be at least second. President first. You know. I mean, for Overwatch, it got popular, so maybe top 5. But top 3, I don't think so. See, Ladmin says Manhunt and Protect the President the best ones. It's what we the fans feel that these 2 mods deserve to be top 3, and you just hurt our hearts. It's like God
Okay,
telling
then.
you, we don't like you people.
The Gladiator mods should be higher.
Okay, and that's it with Kuber. Kuber, please sit on the couch. We don't have anything else for you if you wish to talk with us.
Scripts using which tuba
If
kills
you-
you.
Can you repeat that,
Roy.
Harry?
Oh. Host script using which Kasaba kills you. Roy.
Alright, now sit here. We continue with our podcast. And we're gonna invite into the studio Ladmin and I Dance. Play music, Nom. Oh wait, wrong button. Get here fast.
Lad.
I'm unmuting now.
Oh no!
Okay, sit on the couch. Just be on the camera, Sam. Just be on the camera. I just get the fuck out of my place. Get to the couch.
I'm hiding. You don't know where I am.
Or just sit.
No.
I will not repeat this. Sit. I'll kick you.
Damn it.
I'll kick you.
Oh,
Okay.
it's back.
Hello there.
Hello.
General Ladman.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about the events that passed this month. We had one of the strongest event starts this January. We had TTT, we had Protect the President, and Uganda Knuckle Survival, followed by Who Killed Captain Alex. These were in early January when the Uganda Knuckles meme was too hot and not dead like now. Nobody likes it anymore. Move on, Night Dance. It's not popular anymore. Move on. And we had
That's why Yugi Moto is jumping in.
Yes,
He's a flat-
and we had VR sessions. Okay, so let's start with Uganda Knuckle Survival. We're gonna show some footage, and IDAS, you're gonna express your feelings about the Uganda Knuckle Survival. How did you feel being surrounded as queen with tons of Uganda Knuckle player models?
I feel great. I felt like I was in a sign of a gangbang, really.
So
That-
that is great feeling. Being in a gangbang is a great feeling for you.
Yes, all the same dudes trying to hunt for one queen.
And that's a great feeling.
Yes.
Living the dream.
Hooray!
What the hell is wrong with you people? Why are you in my studio? I should invite only regular people from now on. Like little Nom right there. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so
His
innocent.
hentai moaning in the background and you don't have any models.
Don't hide. Don't hide.
Aw.
Okay, Ladmin.
Come out. It's okay. We don't bite. We don't bite.
Oh, Nom, come on, sit here. Come on, we need you now.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
Okay.
here, stay.
I feed you banana. Okay. Here, banana. Eat it. Oh no!
No,
don't do that.
go. Okay, Ladmin. From the events we had last month, too. Which one is more memorable for you?
Well, obviously, the Protect the President one, which turned into Protect the Queen. That's the only event I've been to. And
High
it's-
five!
Wait, you're lying.
How
You
about
joined.
the chat events?
We're gonna talk about later, Mouse. Stop rushing.
Okay.
That,
Let-
that event, the VR chat event, was great, but it still felt like an underground event because same members joined in, like no new ones. Well,
Ladmin, you missed Who Killed Captain Alex. How dare you?
oh, movie night, shit, yes, movie night, the Captain Alex, best one, hands down.
Okay, let's see a scene from Who Killed Captain Alex event.
One hell of a movie!
What hell of a
I agree.
You say it.
What the fuck?
Well, that was a great scene. What do you guys think about it?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Shut up! It was a
you
great
people in the
game.
audience, right? You don't appreciate art.
How dare you not appreciate good stuff?
Captain Alex is the best! Woo!
Yes, that's right.
Bananas.
Okay, moving forward, the snow event. Who actually participated in this?
I was there.
Okay, how was it? It was
Ah,
3 years in the making.
yeah. that
Random
was a
event.
highly anticipated event scheduled back in 2016 by Benj when he was promoted to admin for 5 minutes.
You mean 3 minutes?
Something like that, anyway. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. We ventured to the edge of the world and we fell down and created the Snow Abomination, which we shall no longer speak of.
Yes, we should no longer speak of that.
Well,
And this month we had the 7Smoke room cinema event. That was like watching porn with your friends, and it's not good.
because it literally is porn.
It is. We also have footage of that. That maybe we should
That's not
show.
family
No.
friendly.
Okay, no, we're not gonna show it. But you know, if we
We'll
put
just
boobs
get
on,
copyrighted.
if we put boobs on the thumbnail, people gonna click it. So I don't know. Maybe.
Censorship.
It will get copyrighted for it.
Get some
These
censorship.
boobs
And that
are
will work.
Yeah, you can't put on any boobs. Some boobs are copyrighted.
Which kind of boobs are copyrighted, Ladman?
Family friendly. Right.
Well, for example, Jimmy Waisu's boobs. Those
Oh,
are-
and his
those are-
ass! Oh god, even his ass was like ripped like his face. You know, it had scars. Holy shit! Oh yeah. Why you remind me of that?
Because it's copyrighted.
And
It's the only person you can copyright.
another memorable event from
This-
February.
This was not in the contract, Roy. It was not in the contract.
We're gonna make new contracts. Sit on
Calm
your chair.
down, calm down. Come to your place, Mauricio.
Ladman, another memorable event from February. It was Guns of Icarus. Oh man.
Oh, the toilet.
Let's play the scene. Let's play the scene.
Tonight you dine in hell!
Flammenwerfer!
Flammenwerfer! Flammenwerfer!
Yes, keep shouting in German.
Sterbt ihr Schweinehunde!
Stille! Still! Schweine! Schweine! Stille! Stille! Los geht's!
She's breaking apart, Captain! I can't keep it together!
I can't take this anymore! Abort the ship! Oh, Scheiße! Captain! Captain, our toilet is on fire! Captain! Captain, our toilet! By toilet, I mean our ship.
Okay, what do you have to say about the toilet scene?
Well, basically, when we were playing, we thought we were gonna play with the members, but instead we all got separated. So, you know, casual stuff we were put on with randoms, and if you put 7Smoke members with randoms, things tend to not go very well. For example, me and Lone Wolf were harassing our commanders, and we were looking for toilets. Yeah. We,
Toilet on your ship. A ship with a toilet. Why don't you just shit outside the ship, like, you know?
because that's not fancy and it's very rude to show your ass to your enemy. So he didn't agree with us of getting toilets, so we were harassing the commander for like 20 minutes. Then he was lashing on us in the chat and he left. Then I got
left?
put on.
You made your captain rage quit. Good job. You're a very good teammate.
Yes, then I got put on with other randoms. I started screaming in German and they all left and I was stuck with bots and I was the only one who was commanding the ship.
But we did manage to win.
We still won somehow.
You won because a new random captain joined who was actually communicating with me. I was like, I see the enemy, let's attack. And he was like, okay, I attack on the other side. He's an amazing guy.
He was very serious despite I was screaming to him in German.
Okay, moving forward, our new rubric, serious news. Serious news, the number one source of news in the smoke. Okay, Maurizio, we for the audience. The audience doesn't know, but we actually took interview from Croteam. A small interview,
That's right.
very small one, because I mean most of the stuff you already know. We talked with some of our members to send questions to Croteam, and we kind of filtered the Series M4 questions and these dump ones. So, Maurizio, please read the questions and the answers from Croteam.
All right. Well, we got a bunch of questions from you guys. I'm gonna go over them one by one. First question: are there any workshop mods that have caught your eye? Any that you want to make an official part of the games? Well, Croteam said there is one mod in particular that comes to mind. Yes, and there is a link to a mod called Jimmy Bard's Kamikazes. We'll show some footage of that mod now.
Yes, we're gonna show it as you're reading this. Let's keep going.
All right. And it was in fact suggested to make it an official part of the game. I would very much like to state here that the idea was quickly dismissed, but the discussion was much longer than it should have been. I do feel, however, that we should be the ones asking this question. What mods would you like to see implemented? We're always open for suggestions. Drop us a line or get in touch with us on Croteam subreddit.
Yes, to the people that watch this podcast, I'm sure that most of them already turned it off, but you can leave in the comments which mods would you like to see as official Series M mods, you know?
Yeah. Make Orsan official. Good idea from Gnome.
Okay, keep on going with the second question.
Right, second question. Are you going to implement
only
some
official.
new mechanics in
Canon.
Series 4? Like you did in BFE. Sprint, scope, and assault rifle, melee, that sort of thing. And they answered, new Series M is coming and new mechanics are in the works, but we aren't ready to talk about that just yet.
But they kind of confirmed there's gonna be new mechanics, so that's great.
Most likely, yeah. We'll see.
I think that dual wielding, that we're gonna see dual wielding. Wait, dual, how do you pronounce it? Bullshit!
Dual wielding.
Dual wielding, weeding. Dual wedding, yes. We're gonna see
Dual wielding. How hard is it, Roy?
Kuber, how hard is it to open your mic and speak to us? How hard is that, Kuber? How fucking hard is it to speak at all? Fucking pussy!
As hard as it is to say dual wielding.
I have Harry.
You have Harry, that's what you have.
You have Harry or you are Harry. Badum.
He is my mic.
Right.
Okay, moving forward, third question, go on
Can
now.
I buy
All
Harry?
right. Third question that Croteam was asked. When do you think you will be finishing Fusion? They answered. Somewhere along the line it became perfectly acceptable and almost industry norm to just state when it's done.
So never. If you've been...
Yeah. While we're not above abusing this phrase, it brings me great pleasure to say that Fusion will never be done.
Oh, you actually said that. Okay, cool. That's nice.
It's envisioned as a platform to constantly upgrade and improve our games, new and old, keep them fresh and interesting for players. There will always be new ideas and technologies that we'll want to tinker with and implement. Fusion will, however, drop the beta suffix at some point. No date on that, sorry.
2020.
That's a very positive
Move
mind
from
there.
Croteam.
That
Who
meant
has-
nice.
By the way.
Was Dallin? I
Nice.
thought it was Dallin. Danny.
No, it was neither Alan. It was we sent it to Ante.
Play that chipmunk
Oh yeah,
scene.
it might have been Ante.
Hey, Roy, play that chipmunk scene where I remember on YouTube where the like I don't know a beaver or there was a chipmunk saying Alan, Alan,
Okay,
Alan, Alan.
okay, just don't talk when somebody else is talking because we can't cut it. We're gonna play that part. Though.
Okay, fourth question that Croteam was asked.
Let me answer, no? I sent first to Alan, but then he sent me to Ante, and then I asked Ante, but I'm pretty sure it was not just Ante that was answering, it was Croteam in general, so... It was Croteam in general that answered all this stuff.
Alright, fourth question that was asked to Croteam. What is the project that Croteam has worked on that most Croteam members are fond of? They answered, Serious Sam was with us all along. Currently, our offices look like, well, offices. But there was a time when a much smaller Croteam worked on Serious Sam out of rented apartments and proverbial garages. Sam's always been a part of us, really. Then a lot of love went into the Talos Principle, and that game also gave us a good scare. Will players love it as well? It thrills us beyond
Gay.
that they did. Shut up, Harry. While some devs here prefer one game over the other, as a studio, we're just proud of Sam as we are ourselves. It's like asking our parents to choose and then publicly state a favorite child, which is what my parents do, and they hate me.
Okay, sit on your ass, Aidan. Stop making moans. No, Aidan, seriously, stop moving too much. Okay, that was a good question and answer from Croteam.
There's still more questions.
No, I mean that question in particular was nice. I mean, they were working in a garage, so.
Alright, fifth question is a Serious Sam 4 question. Will Serious Sam 4 and the Serious Sam 2 remake become a part of Fusion? They answered, Serious Sam 4 will, I quote, will in the Fusion, yes. Serious Sam 2 remake probably, when it's done, smiley face.
Man, I'm kinda hyped for Serious Sam 2 remake. It's gonna be Serious Sam the sequel.
It's not really a remake, actually. It's more of a reboot, they said.
I mean, it's gonna be a new game. It's gonna be a brand new game. I don't even think they should have called it reboot. Just say Serious Sam 2 is not canon and make Serious Sam 5.
Well, we'll see what they call it.
Are there any more questions?
There are more questions. There are 12 questions, actually.
Okay, keep going.
Alright. Since we now have a mod auto downloader feature, does this mean that the moddable version of Fusion and the upcoming games could eventually support dedicated servers? They answered, yes. A new patch with the mod auto downloader will allow players to automatically connect to dedicated servers running the mod. It's currently in closed beta and should be out real soon now.
So imagine how good this is. Like, you're a modder like Kuber or Pen, and you make some really nice mod like Serious Box Solid. But no one plays it outside 7Smoke because people have to organize, they have to be nice people, talk to each other, play together. And with this mod, you just rent a dedicated server, and it auto downloads, and now you have random people playing your mod. Like,
yeah, that's great.
Constantly.
The
That's
auto updaters the best.
yeah, right now,
Right
yes.
now.
But in the Series Sam 4 version, I'm mostly hyped for. I don't think BF is gonna get any better. Yes.
Right.
Okay, moving forward.
Moving forward, seventh question. Which differences will there be between Serious Sam 2 and its reboot? They answered, officially we're not sharing that info yet, but that hasn't stopped some of our devs from going to forums and spilling the beans unofficially, smiley face.
Yes, we know the secrets. So if you wanna know the secrets, join 7Smoke on Discord right now.
Right. We've got all the juicy information.
Also, don't forget to grab that sweet red cover code 7Smoke supporter.
Yeah, just €5 a month.
€5 a month, red cover,
You
non-stop,
get access to the food court channel.
which I have unmuted, and you have 24/7 connection with me. Even if I'm sleeping, I'm gonna see that beep sound, wake up for you, and reply to you right away. Just €5 a month, not that much, right? What is €5 when you have unlimited galore? Sit, motherfucker! I'm gonna kill that pig. Honestly.
There's a pig running loose through the studio.
He just wants to be. He just wants
That's
to end
what
up in the food cart.
That's
We're
what
gonna
happens
roast
when
that
you
pig
support.
after the recording.
Yeah.
Support 7Smoke for euros and get your free Empire.
Yep.
As a
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no!
support 7Smoke. Support 7Smoke and get Empire at that point.
It's a juicy pack. Juicy. I have to put into this. I have to put into this. Okay. Everyone, sit on your places. We continue with the interview.
This turned into a farm.
Okay, sit. Everyone, sit now. Sit. I'm gonna kick you from the next. Sit. Bad cow. Okay, Maurizio. Keep going with the interview.
Yeah, right. Eighth question. Will modders and mappers be able to port their projects to Serious Sam 4? They answered. Short answer. Yes.
Nice. I dance. Will you stop squirting there?
So it'll be great to see Sirius Box Solid coming to Series M4, of course.
Well, yes, and Horse Sam and
Serious card.
and seriously,
Serious.
card. A lot of mods are out there. I can't wait for that mod called 7Smoke Massacre that was made by a non-member at all. I like to give inspiration to people. Next question, Mao.
All right, this is a very interesting question. This is about the 7Smoke Tennis project, actually. For our viewers who don't know, the 7Smoke Tennis project is a map pack where a whole bunch of mappers take place in it, and then one mapper creates one map each. So one modder starts with the first map, then he finishes it, then he gives that map to the second mapper, and he makes a map that follows the story of the first map, and that goes on and on and on until you have a very clustered campaign that shows a lot of different skill levels. And there are 4 map packs out already. You should try them.
You should try them just for €5.
And we have a 5th map pack in the works coming hopefully this year. Early 2019 at worst.
What did Croteam answer to this?
All right, the question is, have you heard of the 7Smoke Tennis projects? Perhaps even played them? And if so, are you fond of the idea? They answered, here's the sad truth about game development. Most of us don't play. There's just not enough hours in the day. And when we do, we call it research. But we'd like to try 7Smoke Tennis. So there's an interest for it.
There should have been more. Like there was more to this question. They
No,
had.
that's all of it.
No, they answered, "We would love to play tennis. Please invite us when it happens."
That's not what it says here.
How did I cut this part, motherfucker? Okay, they said they would like us to invite them to the next tennis event, basically.
All right, that's
Is there anything else?
So if you want to play with Croteam devs, join 7Smoke.
us only for €5 a month.
€5 a month.
Very cheap.
What?
Play with the devs. Even John Dick, he's there. He's always there.
John
Time to
Dick's
rob a
there. We
bank.
have the developers of Bogus Detour here. We have the developers of I Hate Running Backwards.
I hate running backwards. That's right. We're gonna talk about I hate running backwards just in a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, next question that was asked. What are your plans for the player cap in future SAM games? Do you plan on increasing the current player limit from 16 to something higher? They answered, there's always a possibility and we are thinking about it.
That's great. We can finally make big servers and
Yeah, we don't need a server 2 anymore.
No, because it's really sad to see how your server is full and you just, it's
Yeah.
like stealing happiness from members. Like they were so hyped to join and then no slots. It's a bit sad.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll fix it.
Is there next question?
Yes, there's 2 more questions.
Okay, let's read.
This one's about the Talos principle. Since Talos was based on a scrap mechanic from SAM 4, will we see some Talos mechanics or other elements play a part in SAM 4? They answered, it's true, Talos principle was created almost by accident, while the team was designing some more complex mechanics for SAM 4. Those mechanics turned out to be fun, but they were also deemed too complex and too slow for SAM's pace and gameplay. So the decision was made to create a new game. This works the other way around too. While we were working on the Talos principle, we had some great ideas for Series SAM 4, and of course they are now being implemented. As far as the mechanics go, we will probably include some things from the Talos principle, and we will probably have something even more complex, but probably in some secret area, not on the main path. Some optional stuff. We won't overdo it. We know what Series SAM stands for, what our fans and community expect from us, and we will deliver.
How nice of them.
So expect some secret puzzles in Series SAM 4, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very puzzle-ish. But I hope it's not too puzzle. Like, it's good to have puzzles. Like in the second encounter, these were nice. Like the challenge rooms, I love these. Like, I really miss them in BFE.
Yeah.
But I hope it's not super puzzled. Like, Yeah, they were traps. The traps are nice.
Are gay.
Kuber, no, I will kick you from this episode.
All right, forgot one more question.
One more question. Uno más.
All right. Will we see future Series SAM games, and maybe even Talos 2, retain virtual reality support? They answered, oh man, that's a difficult question. We are in love with virtual reality as a tech. You probably know that by now. but not so much in the current adoption rate, business models, and pretty much anything on the business side of things. We definitely love to, but we'll just have to see.
I guess the community will love this answer. That maybe not.
Maybe no VR.
Yeah, maybe no VR. But I guess the community will love that. At least a big part of it. Even though I don't hate the VR, it's nice.
It's alright.
Okay, and that's it with the interview. We're moving forward to our last topic for this episode. I hate running backwards.
Ah, yes.
Don't play the advertising music.
Stop. Yes, I hate running backwards. That's a game.
So I hate running backwards. It's a fast-paced, infinite runner hybrid that puts the shoot 'em up
Genre.
the genre on its
Fast
head.
beast.
You pick your character and blast away at enemies with high-powered weapons and stuff like that. You earn perks, you get stronger as you defeat the bosses. So, Devolver Digital had a stream on Twitch where you can watch. That's the only source so far where you can see the game. Officially, you can't find any gameplay outside Twitch and Devolver Digital YouTube, I think. So, if you like the game or you haven't heard of it, please check the stream. We're gonna leave it in the description so you can check the game. Some of us are beta testers to the game. So what we can say about it, that it's a very fun game. It has the Serious Sam spirit, but it's totally different game. So give it a try. You can find some of the developers in our Discord, so give us that €5 and join the Discord.
Just for €5 a month.
€5 and you get to talk with the head running backwards devs. And maybe, even maybe, get a better test.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I remember that cost €10 to get into the beta.
Yep.
So maybe we can invite some of the devs in an interview next episode. Also in the game, there's characters from different games. There's this guy from Hotline Miami.
Richard.
Yes, he's in the game.
Foxy.
There's more original characters, like one of the beta testers is a character actually. So how cool is that?
There's plenty of other cool, like Lo Wang from Shadow Warrior is also there.
And hopefully, just hopefully, Devolver Digital will not fuck up the advertising by not putting me in the trailer. Like, I hope they took tips from last time.
I'm sure they did.
Freaking super spam. Okay, so this is for tonight episode. We'll see you guys next month. Hopefully, this time we went out without any nukes. There were no nukes in the show. How good is that?
There's about to be.
No, Ladman, no. This time, no. Please don't nuke us. We're not Korea, goddammit. Yeah, I mean...
Sounds do not work today. They're broken.
Breaking news: 7Smoke Studios nuked by North Korea.
Ah, fuck's sake! See you next month. Get out! See you next month.